Hey everybody, and welcome into this new easy tutorial of how we can start here into Etsy.com. So if you don't know anything about marketing, if you don't know anything about selling your stuff, even if it's online or if you don't have any product, you don't have to worry about that. We're going to start totally from scratch. So we're going to be covering all the basic things just for beginners, and we can start selling things into Etsy, and maybe we can even start selling in Etsy without having to make some investment more than maybe $10-20. That depends on what kind of things you want to buy. So the first thing you need to have in mind is to know which kind of category you're going to be selling. So first of all is to understand if you want to sell online stuff or you want to sell physical stuff. Now, if you're selling online stuff, you might not be having to invest a lot of money because let's say, for example, I want to send some digital planners, or maybe I want to send some mockups, or maybe I want to sell some characters, some custom characters, custom things that I can do here into my computer, and actually I don't have to pay for absolutely anything at all. So that's a very practical way we can start earning money here into Etsy. And the second option is to see what kind of stuff you want to sell, which one is like more faster to be sold into Etsy. So for example, if you go into Etsy.com, you're gonna see that there's some personal gifts, home decor, clothing, jewelry, furniture. If I go into the on sale section, they're gonna be appearing lots of things that are being listed recently updated from today now on. For example, there are zodiac necklace, there are some girly stuff in here, back to school things. So let's say, for example, that you can afford a necklace and you want to create your own necklace, so you need to create a design, and after you create a design, you can put your design into a mock-up, so it's going to be appearing like if you have already your necklace. Now it's a little bit different if you want to create your physical store, because if you want to send online some physical store, you need to buy some product, or you can make some drop shipping. If you want to know more about the drop shipping, you can let me know down below in the comment section. But what I can tell you so far, and to be a little bit more general, by creating drop shipping, we're being an intermediate person into the seller and the buyer. So if someone buys this necklace, we actually don't have that physically with us, but what we can do is to contact some physical storage, another party, where they can be creating the necklace I want to send, I want to create, I want to sell. So after the person make the payment, we just use a significant price of this payment, so we can pay the other person that are going to be generating the necklace for us. So the country where the necklace has been created is going to be sent directly into the person who has buy that, and we don't have to even touch the product. Now you have your own storage thing, you have your own items if you want to sell that. Well, the first thing you want to do is to obviously take some professional photos in here, and actually have just like a few pictures taking from in a specific mug. So as you can see, I just have this background color that can be related to this inner color. As you can see, this is the black color. Go the extra mile, it's never crowded. And then once you create your account, you're gonna go in here where it says your account, and you're gonna go to start selling. Now in my case, it doesn't appear start selling because I've already clicked in there. So now it appears like this icon of like a marketplace. So I just need to click in there, and after I clicked in there, it's going to be asking me to create some preferences, the name of my shop, what I'm going to be selling, the stock, and all that, right? So here we can just shop in English, the country that you're living in, and the currency that you're going to be using for the payment, right? Now if you don't have any idea what you're doing, you can go into more naming tips. So I can open this into a new tab, and let's see what Etsy has to offer. Speaking about choosing our Etsy shop name, you can take a look and read that if you want to. But in my case, I'm just going to stick with the one that we're just creating here, the extra max. Now in here, as you can see, we can add as many photos as you can so buyers can see every detail. So what you guys want to do is to import all the photos. As you can see, these are like just some examples that we can use for our item. For example, primary photo of the mark, the other angle, different angles of this mark, details, specific details in use, like someone grabbed the coffee or milk, something like that. What is the estimate size of the mug? Now this image kind of looks more attractive than the other one, so I'm going to put this right in here. And if you want to choose another image for a thumbnail, you can do that as well. In my case, I'm just going to stick with this one because I kind of like it. And then you have to just scroll down and list all the details about your items. I mean, like the title, about the listing. Then you can select your category, your primary color. So for example, if I speaking about this mugs, I can use the custom. Now try to use as many keywords as you can. So for example, I have the keyword mug, the keyword custom design, kitchen, aesthetic. And if you want, you can buy with different colors like brown, white, sugar. And then about the listing, I did the item. Let's say that I did the item, or another company or person did this item. If you want to make like drop shipping of that, let's say for example that I just did this listing, right? So this is a finished product. So as you can see, it doesn't look so bad. We were supposed to be seeing the title in here, but since this listing is not active yet, it will be available after we open our shop. As you can see, here's the price. This is the description. So it's really easy to start working here into Etsy. Now, if you want to make some digital online selling stuff, for example, you can use Canva. Now here into Canva, what you can do, it's a very easy way so you can start creating some templates or using some templates to create your own, like some InDesign, Photoshop, Illustrator design, just a little bit more easier. So for example, let's say that you want to sell a weekly schedule planner. So you can look for that into canva.com and see if there is a template that you like to use. So for example, let's say that I want to use the first one and I want to customize this template because I kind of like the items that are in here, but I don't like the color. I want to change the font. I want to change the color of the rectangles and all that. So after you're okay with your product, it's exactly the same thing. I mean, my weekly planner, I can go into share section, go into download, choose the PDF standard file, so I can be sending my digital download to the person who buys that. And it's really important to use mockups. So mockups are images that works actually like this. So as you can see, it's like how the people is going to be looking at the final product. So since this one is a digital download, they're going to be open this from another device, right? Like from an iPhone, from an iPad, or from their Mac or something. So now this is totally optional, guys, but I like to do this because this kind of creates some professionalism and creates a lot of expectation and brings a lot of value to our item, specifically speaking about digital stuff, right? So after you go into share, I'm going to go into download. It's an image once again. So here we have it. This is our weekly planner, and here we have the mockups, which brings a lot of value to our digital download. Just a very quick piece of advice: if you're selling online stuff, for example, this digital planners, you can create more than one digital planner, for example, like 100, and you can sell that for maybe just $1. You can still create more and more. You never know how much of them you're going to be selling. So as you can see, we just covered the basics here. If you want to start here into Etsy, hopefully this was a very useful video for you. Let me know what you're going to be selling here into Etsy. If you're quite excited here and starting here into Etsy, you can even work into Amazon. You can even work into even the marketplace of Facebook. There are lots of places where you can start selling your stuff online. You can be creative and start selling everywhere, even in Instagram, guys. So let me know if you have any questions down below in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel, guys, if you want to see more about this Etsy application or Canva as well. And hopefully I will see you guys in the next one.